Yeah, thank you, Varsha, for the introduction. And good morning, friends. I'm happy to be here today to open this important event for the finance professionals. I'm sure you will be gaining a lot of conversations with different experienced finance leaders today who will be having in various different topics. And I also went through the different topics that are covered. It's very wide and very essential for the current development that we are seeing through. I would like to just keep some thoughts today, which would be a very important focus point for finance career growth. So first, build your skills. This is very important that I would see. Strong understanding of financial principles, accounting practices, and financial analysis techniques is very important because, as we know, we are getting into the global accounting. Even in India, we are we have adopted IFRS, so we are into global accounting, as well as the US companies also follows US GAAP. So having strong principles, understanding will be very essential. Strong analytical abilities to interpret financial data, because now we see it's becoming very complex business situations. So our understanding of the underlying transaction and how do we deal with it, how do we analyze different data and interpret it, because we are going to be leading the organization from the finance side. So our understanding of the underlying transactions will be very essential. Then strategic thinking to align the financial goals with the business objective. So we have to be very close to business, understand their requirements, then what is driving them and what are the external complexities that are there, understand their part of it, and then have our financial goals set for that. Stay updated on industry trends, regulations, and best practices. We all know that India is really seeing a big change now. Almost every industry is growing and many things are happening. So we have Make in India schemes and different things that are also pushing forward. So we need to definitely be knowing the different industry trends. What are the regulations around it? Because as businesses are becoming very complex and different and varied, even the regulations are changing. So what happens around it is also good to know. Then effective communication skills. Collaboration with cross-functional teams, because each function will have their own challenges and issues. So we need to definitely collaborate with other functions to understand their pain points and then work together as a company. So these are all will be very important things, because we will be the person who would be leading, who will be discussing with the stakeholders as well as with the senior management. So our understanding of the entire thing holistically will be very important. Yeah, how do you keep pace with changes driven by technology? Must continuously educate on the latest technological advancements and trends in industry. So this also becomes very essential, because in this digital world, India is of course definitely leading here, and we need to keep ourselves educated and then be very close to the latest changed technologies, as well as keep attending all these conferences, webinars, network, understand the best practices that are there in industry so that we can take advantage of what is already there. We don't have to reinvent everything. So we can always use the best practices followed and go forward to make it faster. The challenges and opportunities for CFO, of course, this will get covered in various discussions during the day. However, these are the challenges that we see across. Understanding regulatory challenges. So even though we are in finance, we need to have a holistic understanding of the entire gamut of things which are all related, I would say. So the regulatory challenges, what happens, changes that are happening, these are really very frequent nowadays. And if we miss certain things, we may go wrong somewhere and it can have a very big impact for the company. So therefore, we need to understand the regulatory changes and what impact it has on our industry, on our business. Optimizing financial performance, need to adapt to changing business landscapes. So what I said earlier, business, because there are so many innovative things that are happening. We see so many startups coming in, so many innovations happening in the country, which are all really very useful. So we need to understand how our businesses fit into those changed landscapes. Leveraging technology for strategic decision making. So more we automate, it's always better for us, because we can start relying on those data, and it also becomes faster decision making. So leveraging technology is also equally important. Even though there are so many challenges, the challenges should actually be seen as opportunities for our group. So that is what we really pitch in, and it is good for us that there are challenges, I would say. So the opportunities, numerous opportunities drive business growth and innovation. Now we can see that there are so many solutions that are there. So what is more optimal for our company would be that what we need to see. Then leverage on data analytics and AI to gain valuable insights. So what was not easier before, because earlier there were so many systems, so many data that were not connected to each other. But now we have the advantage of data analytics, so we can really get into deeper analysis and see which is more important for us, and that will give us valuable insights into financial performance and also informed decisions. So we will be able to advise better because of these analysis that we have. So CFOs can play a strategic role in driving digital transformation. So in our own interest, it's always good that we drive this digital transformation, because there is a lot of insights into the data that is already there. So it gives insights to the business, it gives insights to us, and collectively we can do better. So digital transformation, leveraging the digital technologies to improve efficiency. These are certain things that we can think of. Implement cloud computing services to streamline data storage and access. Improve scalability, enhance collaboration among employees. So this helps us to use the services. Earlier times we need to invest, now we can use these cloud services. It also helps in scalability. Adopt customer relation management software, CRM what we call. So that also helps us to manage customer interactions. Then the automated, we can use these RPAs, the robotic process automation we can use, where to reduce all the repetitive tasks. Utilize data analytic tools are also there, so we can use those tools. Develop mobile application or online platform for our customer engagement. Implement AI solutions for predictive analysis. So these are some of the areas which we could think of in our organizations, and whichever is more appropriate to us, we can kind of start leveraging on the technology. So these were the few thoughts. I thought I will leave it here for your focus area and for your looking at how your own growth also, you know, because more automation, more digitalization will help us also, and then our reporting to the management or to the stakeholders, it should be more reliable, more accurate, more faster, because the entire world is very fast now. So timeliness is a very important aspect for the growth of the business. So these things we need to kind of keep in mind while we are growing, and also allowing the business to take care of all these things that are available and grow faster. So this is what I had. Thank you. Any questions?
Do we have any questions?
Pardon me?
Ma'am, I would like to understand what in your company that you are actually implementing in terms of this AI type of solutions or a predictive analytics, because yours is actually, you know, foreign company with an Indian counterpart. So they might be actually, you know,
see, what we have done is recently we have set up a technical center, a center of competence, you know. There we are trying to use more of data analytics for all our processes, which for global, this is set up, this technical center is set up more for global support as well as for the Indian entity. So we are starting to use a lot of data analytics, and we have seen a lot of benefits there. wherever it was very dismantled and done at different locations. So we are trying to bring in all those processes here and starting to use these data analytics, and AI also will be kind of following it through. We see a lot of advantages because of that. Because in terms of even resource planning, you know, because if you make it more manual or it's very dismantled, not in a very centralized manner. So what we do is we are trying to bring all the processes in this center, and so that it can kind of cater to the global requirements and having standardized processes for the global part. And this data analytics has really helped us to gain more insights on how should we kind of formulate our supply chain strategies, our pricing of our products, and many things. So it's really helped us, and we are in that journey. We are not yet fully done, but we are in that journey of implementing many different things here. Okay, thank you all.